What is up, guys? Ben Allen back again with another video, and today's topic is pretty much covering what not to bring to basic training. If you guys saw my video a few days ago, it was on what you could bring to basic training. Today's complete opposite. This is the stuff you do not want to take with you to basic training. But yeah, without further ado, let's get to it. Alright, what's up, guys? So pretty much your recruiter should have given you a list of items that you can bring and a list of items that you probably shouldn't bring with you to basic training. You know, it's not a really long list, it's just pretty much common sense stuff. You know, these are just some of the things that you probably wouldn't want to take with you in the first place, right? So pretty much straight off the bat, right? Personal items. What counts as personal items? So like, you know, your laptop, right? You know, your desktop, if you can fit that somehow. Just jewelry, you know, like really expensive watches and stuff like that. You're allowed to have watches, but you probably wouldn't want to take like a Rolex to basic trainings. Cameras, stuff like that. You don't want to take it. And real quick pause, real quick. I just realized, because I had a comment in a previous video, I think it was my MRE video. I say stuff like that quite a lot, and I apologize for that, but it's probably going to keep happening unless I edit it out. But I probably won't, because, you know, it's who I am, it's what I say, and I think it's personally funny. But if you guys can count how many times I say stuff like that in this video, comment it down below, and if you're right, you know, you'll get a shout out probably in the next video. But yeah, back on topic, right? So personal items, you know, just leave them at home. You don't want to risk, you know, having them stolen or getting lost in transit to basic training. Next thing is family. Sadly, you can't bring your family to basic training. Be cool if you could, but be a distraction, and, you know, it's just not plausible. You can't bring your family to basic training, for those of you that are wondering. Same thing goes for pets. It'd be cool as shit to have your dog or your cat with you at basic training. You know, probably make times a little easier, but can't bring your pets, sadly. I know, it sucks. It'd be really cool if you could, but forget about it. So next thing is pretty much privately owned vehicles. You can't take your car, you can't take your bike. If you could, again, that would be pretty dope, but you can't. So leave those at home. You probably just fly there from MEPS, you get there, and you just go through basic training, right? So next one is probably like a really big thing. Don't take drugs to basic training, right? Or drug related items, you know, paraphernalia, I guess you could say. Big word, I know. But yeah, so no drugs, leave those at home, right? If they're prescription, then that's a different story, right? But that would have been figured out way before you got to basic training in the first place. But yeah. Alright, next up is pretty much weapons of like any type. So that includes guns, knives, you know, axes, things like that. I mean, I don't know why you would take an axe to basic training, but leave it at home, right? I know a lot of people like have Gerbers or like pocket knives and stuff like that. It's best just to leave that at home. You can get them back, you know, once you go on leave and stuff like that. You can just take like your knives, and if you register your weapons properly, you know, you can take your weapons to your duty station. But again, make sure everything's registered properly and everything's, you know, pretty much out there, I guess you could say. But leave weapons at home. Next up is leave like any pornographic material or alcohol at home. That's just not allowed at basic training. It's considered contraband. Any type of alcohol, you know, you don't want to sneak it in there. You don't want to try and have somebody mail it to you. You don't want to do any of that, because they'll confiscate it, they'll just take it away. And the same thing goes for pornographic material, right? Sharp is a big thing in today's military, right? And you don't want to have to deal with any of that, right? So just leave it at home, don't bring it. No, I keep saying that, but it's true. Just leave all that stuff at home. You do not need it at basic training. It is literally, you know, unwarranted to take, pretty much. So just a few more things, guys, is, you know, any tobacco products, cigarettes, like absolutely not allowed at basic training. Like leave them at home. You don't want to bring them. Like if you do smoke and you do use tobacco products, like you're probably going to go without them the entire time that you're at basic training and AIT. I know it sucks, you know, some people, you know, just need a cigarette every now and then, you know, just take the edge off, but sadly it's not allowed at basic training. Another thing, right, just to add on to that is like any like gambling material, right? So like playing cards, dice, things like that, because, you know, gambling is like against, you know, the military, right? In certain aspects, I guess. But yeah, pretty much just leave dice, cards, stuff at home, right? If you like to play poker and stuff, cool, but basic training isn't the time or the place for that. Also, for all you gym rats, you can't take your supplements. I'm sorry, you can't take a tub of protein or your BCAAs to basic training. Like, pretty much the nutrition you're gonna get there is gonna come from the defect or the MREs and the hard work you put in while getting smoked, doing push-ups or sit-ups or squats or running, right? All of that stuff. Sadly, you won't be able to be taking protein to, you know, put on that muscle, or you can't even take your BCAAs to help with recovery. I know, it sucks. It'd be really cool if you could, but sorry guys. So yeah, pretty much that's it, guys. Like, that's just a general list of things that probably shouldn't take the basic training. You know, I was literally got all this information from the packing list that I got coming into the Army. Just literally studied it, read it off, and those are some of the key things not to bring to basic training, right? Just pretty much use common sense when you're going to basic training. You don't have to pack a lot. It's actually better to pack really, really light. If you guys didn't watch my video from a couple of days ago, you can. I'll probably put it up right here in the cards or the description box below. But yeah, check it out, guys. And that's pretty much a general idea of the stuff that you can bring to basic training. This video covers the stuff that you can't, and I hope you liked it, right? And stuff like that. But yeah, guys, pretty much if you want more videos like this covering basic training topics, let me know. I'm more than glad, or more than happy, I should say, to make videos like this. Just let me know down in the comment section below, right? And if you are going to basic training soon, let me know where. I'd love to get in contact with you guys, connect with y'all. If you guys have any questions for me, you can reach me on my Instagram at Ben_Allen175. I answer pretty much every question that comes through my DMs, just because I like helping y'all ease your minds and give you something to look forward to when starting your military career. But again, guys, thank you for tuning into the channel. I really appreciate it. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe if you aren't already. And yeah, I'll see you on the next ones. Later.